I understand how you feeling, Chris Camp, but give us some time, bro. They brung some solid players in. I understand it's a long list. It's a long list. But how do we know the board didn't try his best to keep some of these players, right? How do we know that they didn't try to pay these players and they just wanted to leave? At the same time, you know how you mad at the board, Chris Camp? You should feel the same way, have the same energy towards some players. You know, if the players make the decision to leave, let them leave. If they don't want to be at Bama, let them go. Whatever the case may be, right? Whether it's they don't want to compete, they don't want to put the work in, whatever it is. If they don't want to be here, let them go. What can the board do if he really tried to pay these dudes or tried to make them stay and they choose to leave? What can he do? Keon Keeley said he wasn't going nowhere. Mbakwe said he wasn't going nowhere. Then they switched up. So can we put all the blame on the board? And at the end of the day, the board might have personnel that he wants, you know? But Bama is still in play for some good players, bro. So let's see what happens. January 16th, all this shit'll be over. It'll be behind us. And let's see what the roster look like and where we go from here. But I understand people's frustration, man. A lot of players done hit this damn portal. And I repeat, a lot of players done hit this damn portal. Keon Keeley, major star. He probably should have got more reps. I like Noah Carter for real. He flashed in some games. I feel like he should have got more reps. Cam Calhoun, I love the way he plays. Heavy. He's a dog. Physical, aggressive, swagger. You know, I would have rather seen him out there than Damani Jackson. You hear me? Heavy. Damani Jackson, who can't tackle no damn body, being a senior, can't tackle worth a damn. So, yeah, man, you may have lost some players. You may have lost out on some opportunities. And you may be able to blame the coaches. You may be correct, Chris. But at the end of the day, let's see how it pans out, bro. You know, it's a long list of players that Alabama are identifying. I'm going to get to it in a minute. And what if they do get Cam Coleman, right? I'm asking you this, Chris Camp. What if Cam Coleman comes to Bama? Will you be happier? Will you be more satiated? And this is a direct question to the chat. Fire the chat up, bro. If Cam Coleman comes to Bama, the best player in the portal, allegedly, all the top rankings and athletics and news and ESPN, all this. Cam Coleman is the number one receiver, number one player in the portal right now. Yeah. So will you guys be happy if Bama gets him? Come on, bro. They landed a athletic freak at linebacker, athletic dude from USC. You know, got the tackle from Michigan. So just let it pan out, bro. It's not over yet, homie. Heavy. Some of those players who left Bama, probably some of them didn't even have a shot to play. Just what it is, bro. For real, no cap. Respect to Chris Camp in the building, bro. He say he been roll tide since early 80s, bro. Respect to you. Salute to you, my boy. Heavy. Like I say, it's Bama fans who been long life Bama fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan since 2010. And when I saw in that Indiana game, I was mad as hell. Early. Inexcusable early. Heavy, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't care, bro. Win, lose, or draw. It's a lot of bandwagon Bama fans out there. A lot of fans who turn their back on Bama. Even fans who've been Bama fans their whole life. You know, but I refuse, though, dog. I refuse. You hear me? Heavy. It's easy to be a fan during the good times, you know. It's tough when it's rough, man. When your team ain't performing or producing the way you want them to. When the whole world talking about them in a negative light. It's rough. But that's when the true fans show up. That's when the real ones come out. Period. Just what it is, man. Heavy. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan too. So y'all know what it is. I don't know how many people in here in the chat watch NFL football or who your NFL team is. You hear me? You hear me, dog? Straight up. But I'm Skull Vikes forever. Roll Tide forever. For real. CFB need a no transfer clause, just like the NFL got for the no trade clause. Hey man, they need something. They need something, Bama boy. No cap. Shout out Bama boy in the building, man. Real talk. Where that train that up in this bitch, bro? For real. You hear me? That's real talk, man. Real. One more again, man. One more again. You know? Players being able to leave after 1 year is too much. It should not be allowed. They need something in these contracts to change. It should be something in the contract that has to change, bro. It has to change. Bottom line, you can't just leave year to year. Isaiah Horton shouldn't have been able to just hop up and leave after 1 year. What? Bro played 1 year and now he going to another team. How can you build a team? How can you be consistent with players being able to go whenever they want to go? You know what I mean? That's not even fair. It's not fair to your staff. It's not fair to the head coaches, to the organization, to the school. How can you consistently continue to build a team when players can leave after 1 year? It's cat, bro. For real. You know, period. You're paying the players already. Damn, bro. Help the coaches out a little bit. Make it a little easier for the coaches, bro. You hear me? I totally agree, Bama boy. I totally agree, dog. For real. It's getting ridiculous when players can just hop around after a year. That's too much. You should have to stay at least 2 years, period, bro. You still got 2 years, 1 year left of eligibility if you want to go pro after your junior year. But something got to give. Something got to shake, bro. No cap. It's already tough enough to keep players due to money and other vices, other teams giving certain material promises. It's tough enough now. Come on, bro. Let's stop this shit, bro. Heavy. Yeah, it is, but other teams are doing similar and winning titles, but not Bama. I feel you, Chris Camp, but other teams may have more money to work with. You got to understand, coaches like Kirk Cignetti, Indiana had a lot of money to blow. Plus, Kirk Cignetti come from that Saban tree, and Kirk Cignetti is a great coach. DeBoer may have to just catch up, step up, bro, period, early. You got to look at it full spectrum, Chris. You hear me, dog? No cap. I understand where you're coming from, but what team has won 2 in a row in the college playoff, Chris? Ain't no team won 2 in a row. Last year was the first year of the 12 team, right? How many teams you think going to build a dynasty in this damn 12 team, especially if they kick it to 16 playoff realm, dog? You think it's going to be a team that win 4 straight? Hell no. 2 straight? Hell no. You think Indiana going to come back and win again next year? Now they'll compete. They'll probably be in there. I don't think Indiana come win 2 in a row. If a team wins 2 in a row in this transition of college football and this college football playoff system now, and you got a team who win 2 in a row, that's a dynasty, bro. They should be crowned heavy. Yeah, man. Early. With the portal, with the NIL and all this, if you win 2 back-to-back, bro, you're a damn dynasty, bro, period. Heavy. I guarantee you next year, it'll be a new team who win the Natty. It won't be Indiana again. And Indiana reloaded again. Shows you how important the transfer portal is again. Check the live I did the other day. The video I posted, what I clipped. Indiana right back at it again. But it takes money, man. It takes federale. It takes players wanting to come to your program. It's a game now, for real, Chris. It's a real game. You've been a Bama fan since the 80s, so you know how different it is, dog. No cap. You hear me? You know how different this shit is, bro. For real. This shit is no longer the same, period. Once again, man, you in the chat, like it up. Heavy. It's just different, man. It's just different, dog. Early, bro. Heavy. I don't like the guy, to be honest. He ain't it, man. Sorry, too soft. That's a great point. It you can definitely say, hey, is the boy too soft? Does he need to tighten up? Does he need to be a little harder? We can all agree to that. I can agree to that, bro. The board need to get a little tough, a little rougher around the edges. This the SEC. This ain't out west. This ain't the Pac-12. Period. No cap, bro. I'm definitely with you right there. Now you ain't got to be a hard ass, disrespecting players and slapping them and grabbing them, all this extra shit. But yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. He need to put his foot down more. We need a certain level of urgency from him to show even more. Period. This is the SEC. This is Bama. This is not Washington. No disrespect to them. It's a different animal, different ball game. Players are different. Energy is different. Atmosphere is different. All that. We saw how Nick Saban coached. The intensity he had. He was never satisfied. Never happy for real. Until the job mission was done, bro. Period. Even then, we saw Bama teams under Saban have big leads. Big leads, bro. And Saban still on the sidelines going ham. Mad as hell because a player messed up. Yeah, bro. For real. So, yes, can Kalen DeBoer turn it up a little bit? Get a little more aggressive? Hell yeah. Year 3, dog. Let's see what he does, man. Let's see what he does. He says, why is Horton leaving? I'm going to check out this article right now, bro. Your guess is as good as mine, Chris. Your guess is as good as mine, big dog. No cap, bro. You hear me? Heavy. I'm finna get into it right now, man. Right now, bro. Alabama wide receiver Isaiah Horton plans to enter NCAA transfer portal. And this is really just in. Like, this is literally just it, like 30 minutes ago. Hold on one second, man. It's like 30 minutes ago, for real. So this just happened, dog. No cap. Give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second, homie. You hear me? Get into this article, man. For real. Hey, who y'all got tonight, man? Let me know who y'all got tonight in the game. Who y'all pulling for? I'm pulling for Ole Miss. I want to see the SEC take it, man. I'm tired of the disrespect they give to the SEC. Let me know in the chat who y'all got tonight, bro. Ole Miss or Miami? Who y'all pulling for? Ole Miss or Miami? Who y'all want to see win? I'm pulling for the SEC, dog. Period. Let's get into this article right quick, though, man. No cap. Let's see. Alabama wide receiver Isaiah Horton plans to enter the NCAA transfer portal. On3 has learned. Horton was the third leading receiver on the Crimson Tide's roster during the 2025 season. Horton totaled 42 receptions for 511 yards and a team high 8 receiving touchdowns. Very productive, man. Very productive. Heavy. He was Ty Simpson's third option behind Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams. He ultimately spent 1 season in Tuscaloosa as he began his career at Miami. Horton spent 3 seasons there before committing to Alabama last offseason. Horton played in 29 games across his 3 seasons with the Hurricanes, hauling in 70 passes for 790 yards and 6 touchdowns. By far his most productive season came in 2024. Hey, On3, what's up with the grammar? What's up with the grammar errors, dog? Spelling words wrong and this and that. Come on, bro. Sometimes I don't be getting this shit, bro. For real, no cap. By far his most productive season came in 2024, where he caught 56 passes for 616 yards and 5 scores in one of the nation's best passing offenses. He surpassed the 1,000-yard mark for his career during his lone season at Alabama. After redshirting his freshman year in Coral Gables, he will have 1 year of eligibility remaining to play for his next team. Where that will be for now remains to be seen. Before college, Horton rated as a 4-star recruit in the 2022 class, according to the Rivals Industry Rankings, which is a proprietary algorithm that compiles ratings and rankings from all 4 primary recruiting media services. He was the number 337 overall player in his class and the number 54 overall wideout. Horton's career at Alabama ended in the college football playoff. It was an interesting run for the Crimson Tide this postseason. The first matchup saw them complete a 17-point comeback, the largest in CFP history, against Oklahoma in the first round. However, they had no answers for Indiana in the national quarterfinal, losing 38-3. Horton caught 7 passes for 81 yards during the CFP. Alabama finished the 2025 season with an 11-4 season. Along the way, they became the first team with 3 regular season losses to secure an at-large bid into the college football playoff. Clemson had previously qualified as a top 5 ranked conference champion during the 24 season. and there you have it, man. You know, there you have it, dog. There you have it, man. So Horton, he's out of there, bro. He's out of there. I want to see if it's any more news on Cam Coleman coming in too, bro. Like I said, I'm gonna get into some videos, but Isaiah Horton is gone, dog. All of our best players that was returning are leaving. What the F? Chris Kemp, like who? Like how many? Which ones though? Like who you say? Like Keon Keeley? Who else, bro? Like where's the list, man? Give me 1 second. Let's dive into this list right quick, man. No cap. Give me 1 second, bro. But Chris Kemp, name the top players that you think hit the portal that hurts Bama the most. You hear me? Let me know which players you think leaving impacts Bama the most. Like for real, man. Like I must know, bro. I must know. Chris Kemp say all our best players that was returning are leaving. We know Keon Keeley. This portal makes college football less predictable. Shout out Willie in the building. Big facts, Willie. Hey, bro. That's real talk. With it, dog. No cap, bro. You hear me? It definitely makes it unpredictable. You know, you got to ask yourself, why was the portal even created? Was it because they was tired of Bama and certain schools getting the best players? Maybe they was tired of seeing the same schools in it, right? Right. So it's a difference, man. It's a difference, but it definitely makes this unpredictable for real, man. No cap. Year in, year out, you don't know. You just don't know. Because you don't only sign these players, you got to develop them. You got to mold them into greatness. You got to insert them in your scheme, and you got to hope it works with a few months of putting them in your scheme. Heavy. That's the difference, dog. No cap. You hear me? It's about an adaptation. Shout out LeProject 4576 in the building. He say Cam coming. That's why Isaiah left. He wouldn't leave knowing he finna be receiver 1. Ooh, okay. Hold on now. Why you so sure though? Why you so sure Isaiah Horton would be a receiver 1 though, man? Latsier Brooks. He really performed the best out of all the receivers, right? I mean, heavy. I guess him and Isaiah Horton right there as far as competition, but how are we so sure Isaiah Horton would be receiver 1? No, he definitely could be, but you got freshmen coming in there who going to play. Ryan Williams, if he can get his mind right. And Brooks balled out. You hear me? The play, you know? So I definitely understand your point about him leaving, but that could be one reason for it, Project. But it also could have been, shit, Bama didn't want to pay him a certain amount. Or he really wanted to go elsewhere. But I hope the reason is Cam coming. Definitely. If Bama gets Cam Coleman, wow. Signing of the year. Transfer portal win of the damn year. You hear me? Heavy. No cap. But I don't think it was guaranteed that Isaiah Horton would be your number one. Not with Latzir Brooks back there and him coming into his sophomore year, dog. No cap. It was no guarantee that Isaiah Horton was the bona fide one. Even Ron Williams, like I say, he was supposed to be the one for real. If he comes back and he's locked in and his mind is right and he's back to his old self, he may be the one. So I feel what you're saying, Project, but at the end of the day, we don't know for sure. But I hope the reason is Bama is getting Cam Coleman. I would have no issues with that. No damn problems. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, man. For real. For real, man. Let me get back and let me check out some of this news right quick, though, bro. Give me 1 second. Got the Nick Saban defending the board. That's pretty funny. Give me 1 second. Let's get into some of this news, man. Check out this Bama roster, because Bama roster, like, we got to see who's in and who's back, bro. Give me 1 second, man. Give me 1 second, bro. Hold on right quick, man. The damn roster, bro. Okay, hold on. Oh, nah, hold up. Oh, these are portal players. 1 second. Roster. Let's see. Give me 1 second, man. Let's just get into who's Bama looking at and who the board looking to bring in for real. Because Bama's not done with the portal. I repeat, Bama is not done with the portal, bro. For real. Bama is not done with the portal at all. Give me 1 second here to look at this right quick, man. We're going to break it down for real. Oh, yeah. 1 second. I'm going to get into some videos too, man. A lot of people capping and yapping and talking crazy about Bama, man. Talking real crazy about Bama, man. Come on now. Give me 1 second here, bro. 1 second. Alabama, Kalen DeBoer lining up visits with multiple transfer targets. And once I read the targets, I'm going to go and do some research on them and see what they really about. You hear me? And really break them down, etc. Kalen DeBoer in Alabama and the Alabama staff are expecting multiple top transfers on campus in the coming days. So, Chris, man, hey, it's look at the silver lining, man. More players are coming, homie. More players are coming. Right now, Bama need to ensure that line, in my opinion. That's one of the most major important positions, that damn line, bro. You hear me? No cap. The Crimson Tide has landed 5 commitments in less than a week. Alabama will get one of the top offensive tackles. Where y'all at, bro? Come on now. I repeat, Alabama will get one of the top offensive tackles in the transfer portal on campus. So let's be happy. Let's be happy, baby, for real. Sources tell On3, coming off a trip to South Carolina, NC State, offensive tackle Jacarius Peak is lining up a trip to Tuscaloosa. The Tide will be competing with Texas Texas Tech and South Carolina to land the number 3 player in the portal, according to On3. So right there, bro, boom. That's the number 3 player in the portal.